So this is a really, really intense show. There's a lot going on physically and acting-wise. How do you jump into something like this when you know this is the challenge that's in front of you?
You just throw yourself into the deep end. That is how you jump in. You just like go full force. When I first booked this show, I had like 3 days of rehearsal with Kamani, our stunt coordinator, and Dan, and they sort of helped train me up for all the different moves that Violet, my character, would do. And on top of that, I would do kickboxing, I would do gymnastics, I would do parkour training. Then I also did gun training as well, shooting shotguns, Glock 17, and AR-15, just because Violet has a very strong military background. So that's sort of how I physically prepared for the role.
It must make you feel kind of cool, though. That's what you do. We're taking guns. I get a gun now.
Guns. I get to fight Big Show. All these things.
Was that what inspired you to take the role, or was there other factors
Exactly. Like I remember as a kid, like I remember doing like an interview or writing something that basically saying that I would love to play a badass female character, and it's just so inspiring to know that that's actually what I'm doing, and that's why I love getting to play Violet, is that she is extremely badass, but on top of that, she's so vulnerable and she's extremely complex. Like you see her sometimes breaking down in the midst of all these fights, or you see her just sort of wanting to be loved, and just being a little dainty now and then. It's great to be badass, but sometimes you also want to be a bit soft sometimes too.
So since you're new to the show, can you tell us actually who the character is and what she does?
Yeah, I could tell you a little bit. Not too much. Well, so Violet, her last name is Helsing. She's this agile, dangerous fighter, and she spent, when you first see her in the show, she's beating up about maybe half a dozen guys, and so she knows a lot about fighting. But the thing is that that's all she really knows. Like, I don't actually know the outside world. Like, she's never come in contact with a vampire, like sort of like Vanessa has and Kelly's character. And so she's sort of on this journey to figure out what these vampires are really like, but also to save her family and to save the rest of humanity.
I was talking to the other actors about how this show is all about girl power, and to be a new character in a show like this, that's already kicking ass when you first see her. How has it been for you? And to just bring this topic, to light as much as it has.
It's been absolutely inspiring as a young actress. I remember one of my days on set, it was myself, Jennifer, who you just interviewed, Trisha Helfer, Jill Teed, and Anna Galvin. So these are actors you guys don't know just yet in the show. But it was like us just sitting down in a cast chair and looking around and like, wow, these are some badass women I get to act with. And we all have like different personalities, and so we'll go on set, we'll do the work, the scene, which is a pretty intense scene, and then we'll pop off to the side and talk about boys, Tinder, and all these things. And it's really great to see all the different personalities come together, but not also on screen, but also behind the screen. There's a lot of female directors this season, and a lot of first-time female directors, and it's just so inspiring to know that the producers and the writers are so welcoming to first-time female directors, because we need the opportunity, they need the opportunity to do the work and to get better at their craft.
So I'm assuming this is a new genre for you, given the fighting and the guns and everything. What did you learn as an actress? What did you have to kind of stretch at and discover about yourself to be able to play the role?
That's a great question. This is my first series ever as an actress. Like, I've done little bits and pieces here and there in guest star roles, but I've never I haven't had the opportunity yet prior to this to be on set every day in a physically demanding role, an emotionally demanding role. And it's been a really great experience getting to learn fight choreographies, which is something I haven't done, but also the emotional demands of the scene. And I found myself like learning how to sort of leave set on set and then be myself at home. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, some days on set, it can be really draining, especially in this this apocalyptic world. You're sort of like your characters don't know where their next food is and their next meal is, and they don't know the dangers around them because vampires are lurking. And I remember on set falling falling asleep one time, and I remember like someone like hovering over my face, and I literally, because I've been training so extensively, like I just grabbed whatever was in my face. And it ended up being the makeup person April, and I was like, oh shit, right, this is real life. Like that's like, oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, April. And she was like, it's okay, you're in it, you're in the zone. And so, as an actor, it's really interesting learning how to like leave set on set and then just leave that alone and then just be yourself afterwards. But it's been an amazing experience, just growing and stretching in all those ways.